Grand Rising. Welcome to Healing Hype Man. This is going to be a little intro video to your September reading. Three things I'm going to focus on is the Pisces full moon that takes place on the 20th, Mercury Retrograde, which is on the 26th of September, and then I'm also going to do messages from the universe, messages from spirit. I kind of want to go over the Pisces full moon first, and then the Mercury retrograde, and then we'll kind of get into your cards. If you don't care for what I have to say, then you can certainly skip ahead to the card portion of it as well. If you're watching this on Instagram, you're only going to see up to 15 minutes. So link is in my bio so that you can see the full video on YouTube. And yeah, let's get right into it. I kind of just want to get straight to the point. I don't want to be as chatty because I don't want it to be as long, but I want to give you as much information as I can and as many messages as possible. Take what resonates and let the rest flow. Let's begin. So full moon in Pisces, right? So Pisces being a water element, so we're definitely going to have a big emphasis on our feelings here. It's a mutable sign, so it's all about adapting. And Pisces is a 12th house, so it's a lot about mystical energy, magical energy in some senses, right? Things that are unseen, things happening in the unknown, and that's a massive trust that you have, realizing that there's a lot of things going on in the realm of the unknown that you're not aware of. Really diving into your gifts and being your intuition, connecting with your guides and angels, and just kind of connecting to source in general. Heavy with the dream aspect, lots of dreams coming to life. If you have a dream journal, I highly suggest you start one if you don't have one, and kind of tapping into that understanding what your subconscious and your dreams are trying to tell you. The 12th house is connected to our dreams and our subconscious. Like I just said, it's connecting to things that are not necessarily spoken all the time, but they are there in the unknown, right? Things you should focus on. Looking at the lessons learned from Aries season, from the Aries full moon through now. So it's Pisces, which is the last sign in the zodiac. So it's really taking a look at everything that has gone on since the first full moon. And the moon's going like 6 month cycles, so it's been a while. The endings of things, the closure that you're probably going to gain. It's the bridge into balancing spirituality and practicality, right? Think of it as the bridge that is balancing your spiritual self into your everyday, day-to-day life, right? Because we are in Virgo season, which is your day-to-day, how you analyze your day-to-day activity, right? And they're opposites from each other on the natal chart. So balancing spirituality with our practical life, Virgo energy, practical day-to-day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, our normal routines, right? Emphasis on tapping into your gifts so that you can balance practicality and spirituality, full moon in Pisces. I always wondered where I got that, because I say it a lot, and I got it from this Moonology deck. Balance spirituality and practicality. Other transits to focus on that are taking place here with Mars in Libra, right? Libra being balance, Mars being anger, right? There might be difficult triggers that might come up. Mars is force. Libra, it's all about balance. So focus, pay attention to that as well. Other Moon is conjuncting Neptune. Neptune lives in Pisces as well. So this is like a double dose of Pisces energy. So really heavy on our dreams and our inner needs and our emotions. A lot of emotions are going to be coming through. A lot of sensing of our emotions are going to be coming through. Right? A lot of nerves. I'm actually a little nervous right now, to put it in that sense, to do this, right, to this reading. So it's just nerves and doubting ourselves, right? Sensitivity is going to be very high during this time. We can easily be manipulated by others unconsciously, right? They don't even realize that they're doing it, but they're doing it in to gain some sense of control over you without even realizing it unconsciously. So be cautious of that, right? Tap into your intuition to avoid things like that. Don't buy into fake illusions, right? This is the opportunity for you to realize what's real and what's fake, what's reality and what's fantasy, the moon card, right? Confusion in your emotions, but this is a time to utilize your intuition in order to gain perspective on what's actually going on. Now let's talk about Mercury retrograde. Mercury is partnerships. Mercury is the mind as well. The mind, how we speak, how we communicate, and it's in Mercury retrograde is taking place in Libra. Okay, that is why I definitely put partnerships and relationships. So this Mercury retrograde is going to focus on your relationships and partnerships. Libra is balance, union, right? Balancing the scales. Now, retrograde, things from the past, right? So things from the past might come up. That's why I spoke a lot about closure. There might be huge emphasis on things, looking for closure and gaining closure, or coming to the forefront from years ago that you didn't even realize you needed closure. You don't need the closure, right? You might have already done the work, but it's going to come in some form of way. A big desire to please people, tuning into other people and their views, right? That's like the confused, like double-sided Pisces energy, like you need other people's opinions. That's also the Libra energy, like indecisive, undecisive, passive-aggressive energy. That's the Libra aspect. And Mercury being in that sense, you're going to look for other people's views and values before your own, right? Make sure to look at your personal views first. And then, oh my gosh, we also have Mars in Libra, right? There's a big sense of anger, out of balance, right? Be harmonious when it comes to things. So a lot of things in Libra. Mars being in Libra with Mercury retrograde, there's going to be a little bit of an anger aspect there. So pay attention to that. Things from the past that we put aside will come up, right? That's things that you probably don't even want to address, but now is the time to address them. And the ultimate focal point here is, are you being clear? Are you sacrificing the right things for your partnerships? Look at your values, your belief systems. Are you sacrificing the right things, or are you just trying to people please? You'll kind of know how that works best for you. For each person, it might be different. And then lastly, I'm going to pull a messages from Spirit from the spellcasting deck, and I'll kind of go deep into what the book has to say for that message. Be sure to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. I would do that since there's a lot of messages that can come through, and I'm pulling cards on each topic, so it might be different for each sign. So I would suggest looking at your sun, moon, rising, and then we can take it from there. And let's get into the cards, right? Taurus. Messages for September. Let's see what we get here. Probably some repel for us here. So, full moon energy, full moon in Pisces, as you already saw. Message I have for you is take time to breathe out. Let's see what this is about. Tapping into our magical powers here, and the sacrifice that one might have to go through. Take time to breathe out. Careful with escaping to the closet, or escaping from people because you want to get away from everything, right? That's also that Pisces energy. Like, they like to just escape into things that they only know in secret, right? Escape to that, which also can come with bad things like substance use and just trying to escape medications. Just be careful that you're not trying to escape anything. Just take time to breathe out. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, King of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, slow-moving process that you are meditating on. Right, definitely that's the vibe here. Slow-moving process that you're meditating on. This moon might make you realize that you are in a position of power. You are a leader. Leader of your own destiny. The energy you might get things in your dreams while you're meditating. Information might come in to show you the bigger picture to things. Clarity of some sort. Like I said, closure is a big thing as well. You might get closure on certain things that's going to put you in such a level that you're so secure and you see the bigger picture to something that happened years ago, and now you're in this high vibe, high stable grounded energy, right? Accept the information that's coming in could be coming in through your dreams, knowing the difference between what's real, right, and what's fake, what's fantasy and what's illusion, tapping into your intuition and making sure nobody's trying to manipulate us, because we are in control of our own destiny. You are grounded here. You are earth energy, fire energy here, but then they have the Empress. This is also very Libra-like energy, and we have Mars there as well. I don't see anything of confrontation here. It's more of like, okay, I've gotten the answers that I need, whether they're from people that have come my way, things that have come back towards me, or in my dreams, or I understand the magic. I understand the magic in sitting in silence and taking my time and healing myself. Take time to breathe out. Accept what is, and I think it's more of just a lot of realizations coming to about where you are in life now, and how secure you are, and you do see the bigger picture to things. You do see you are glowing, you are secure, your foundation is there. So just take a moment to kind of breathe that out. Mercury retrograde. The lesson I pulled here is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. Kind of taps back into the Pisces full moon energy. You're accepting who you are and what is. Wishes and dreams here with the Star card. The Magician. Wow, the Empress. And Ace of Swords. You see clearly now, okay? You have accepted that you are the manifester and very capable. Empress is here twice now. Very capable and secure. Foundation. Beautiful, glowing, luxurious, right? You are of a high caliber. You are in the realm of like, I am part of the court that is the shit, right? And you have to accept the fact that you are the manifester in your life. And you have the capability to actually do what you want to do. And, you know, and with you're looking at relationships and you're seeing, you know, what can I, with the Mercury retrograde here, right? It's in Libra, so it's going to be focusing, again, Libra energy. It's focusing on partnerships and relationships, and accepting that you can create whatever it is that you want, right? A big sense of clarity here, and a big sense of clarity, right? So maybe you're looking at things that you want to manifest, and, you know, seeing if you are willing to sacrifice your power. This is very powerful here. Do you want to sacrifice your power for someone who's not on your level? And if you are dealing with folks that are on your level, it's just nothing but working together to see the bigger picture. That's amazing there. If you're with someone, you're only going to be elevating. But now, if you're not with somebody and you're, you know, kind of talking to someone, don't dumb yourself down. You are very powerful here when it comes to the Mercury retrograde energy. Do not dumb yourself down for someone else that's not on your level. If you get what I'm trying to say there. Your wishes and your desires are at your disposal, and you can certainly accomplish them. The Empress energy, it's like, wow. And it's crystal clear what needs to be done, right? Accepting. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. You cannot change other people. You can only change yourself. Now, can those people and those partnerships fulfill you? Or do you want to go in a different direction? Working with others in your partnerships, building something to see the bigger picture in things. Take a look at that. Really take a look at that. Especially with that Mars energy. You know, she could be very stubborn in some sort of way, but, you know, I just see more confidence here. I see the Star, Magician, and the Empress are yellow, yellow, yellow. It's all confidence here. And your mind is realizing how solid you are. Messages from Spirit. I have answers from the Spellcaster deck. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Hermit card. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. The answers. I'm pretty sure this is telling me that you kind of found your own answers. Right? You have found your own success. You have held all the weights 10-10, and you have done the hard work here to understand how much weight you want to carry. If you want to carry other people's weight or your own weight here, you know, the answers might have given you some confidence, right? Answers that might come in from this Pisces full moon, closure from certain things, certain people, places, and things. Hold on one second. Taurus, you kind of, the answers kind of made you feel like, wow, okay, I did something good. I know what I'm doing. But at the same time, you want to know how much weight you want to hold. And that comes all from self-work. And the answers very well might be coming in during this full moon. This is just messages from Spirit. And I see just nothing but victorious things here. This could very well just be a chapter that's closing because it's 10. And then 10 of Pentacles, another chapter that's just opening. Focusing on yourself. Very much the answers that you need are within yourself. The answers that you need, the answers that you want and you're looking for are there, but they come from self. And it's a heavy emphasis on stability here. The answers that you seek come from you doing the inner work. They very well might, with this retrograde and this full moon in Pisces, it might come up from other people, places, and things. So keep that in mind. And there's a lot of change here with the Tower and 9 of Cups. Emotional stability. Beautiful with the King of Cups afterwards. A lot of change is coming your way if it's not already here. And you're going to like this vibe. You're going to like this vibe a lot because it's something that you helped, you did. You carried all the weight to get to where you're at. You did the self-work in order to get to where you're at. Right, so the universe is saying here, you're stable, you're solid, you're grounded from doing the hard work. Let's close this off from the fallback deck. Dream it to life. See and feel what will soon be real. Take time to visualize the experience you want to have before any situation. Visual manifestation here. You have the Magician here already with the Empress. Visualize yourself in this Empress vibe if you're not there yet. Visualize what's going to come to life. Right? Careful with not with visualizing, especially if people come back into your life. Be careful with visualizing or remembering the negative things from certain people. Right? Again, it's more for the sense of a closure aspect and visualizing yourself. Right? Breathing in and out and realizing that you are an Empress energy, and visualizing your manifestations because of your wishes and dreams and desires. You're able to manifest this stable, solid you here. I see nothing but like very grounded energy throughout this whole entire reading here, Taurus. I hope this message resonates with you. I'll see you guys soon.